One of the best ways to have a stunning video is to have a balanced light source. Today we are going to look at the NEEWER T120 series of LED light that is very highly rated on Amazon and comes just under $100. Prices might be different from when you're watching this video to when I was shooting this video, so I'll leave a live price check link in the description for you to check out. First of all, I've got the user manual here with some text and information for you to read through. Let's have a look at the light LED panel. It's got a very slim LED profile, but it doesn't look or appear too small either. So this looks like really lightweight and compact, and it's got two knobs out here, one for changing the color temperature from yellowish to whitish and another for the brightness. Let's have a look what else is in the box. Next on here appears to be two little boxes, and one of these is the NEEWER dual USB charger for the removable battery. So this has got a few paperwork and the actual battery charging module, which looks like a socket for sliding the battery in and then connecting it to a standard cable that can go into the power supply. And from the nature of the cable, it looks like the pre-USB-C type of charging cables, which you can easily find from one of the devices at your home. So we have to remember that everything we are unboxing here in box number 1, it's got a duplicate box number 2 as well, because this is a set of 2 lights. So that's got some more paperwork. We'll just move that aside and move on. Next box, I would assume, is the battery. Yes, it is the 2600 mAh battery that can attach onto the back of the LED panel. Looks about a nice build quality as well. So it's easy for you to take out the battery, slide it in, charge without actually plugging in the whole unit. So that's a good thing. And next, looking through, I think it's the ball head for the tripod attachment. So you can even use this to attach onto the horseshoe mount of your DSLR camera. So that's really handy if you were to shoot this as a handheld device on top of your DSLR or cameras that has got a horseshoe mount as well. Now moving on to the second box, it's exactly as we saw on the first box. It's got the LED panel, the battery, the charging case, and the wires as well. Of course, the paperwork as well. So we'll just not repeat the process. We'll just move on to what else is there after just simply taking out all the stuff from here. Now, as we've got the two LED panels out of our way, let's have a look at the two tripods or stands that ships with this model. These stands can be extended up to 6.5 feet or approximately 200 centimeters in height. So that's pretty good height, and to that length, it's been really tucked in well into these cardboard boxes. As you can see, these stands are pretty much similar to or identical to the tripods that you would use on your DSLR cameras. I'm just keen to know how heavy these would be and how flexible or easy to use these are. Let's have a look once we've got both of them out of the box and assembled. So now, since we've got everything out of the box, these are all the stuff you would find as a package when you order these online. The 2 tripod stands, the 2 LED panels, a pair of batteries and chargers, and the ball head. Now I'll go back and set these up. It's as simple as just screwing them together, and then let's have a look how these look once all together is set up and ready to use. Now, as promised, I've put these together and it wasn't hard at all. So they're all set up, and I must say the height is really impressive. It's got one, I've set up one to the full height and the other one to medium height setup, just that you can get a feel of the overall positioning. It's got really flexible parts, and you can really change the directions of the light head to face down to any angles. It's got a lot of adjustable screws everywhere. Like you can see at the top, the ball head can be adjusted to change the direction of the light. It's got a couple of screws which can be used to adjust the height of the actual tripod itself. The stand has got adjustable base as well, so in case you want it to have a more sturdier setup, you can use that, or you can even use that to increase the height if you've got a really flat surface. Overall, I've noticed that it is very flexible and there's a lot of options to move things around, so that bit of it sounds really good. Next, let's have a quick look at the back of the LED panel on what sort of controls are there. So I'll just walk you through these. You've got the on-off button, which is as simple as that, and just below you've got the power connectivity, just in case you're using a live power source. The power source is not included with this setup, so you have the batteries, and as you switch on, it's got a really nice LED display panel at the back, so you can exactly see the color temperature when you're changing stuff. This is really handy when you want to adjust the settings exactly and precisely to what you need from the color temperature you are setting up on your camera. You can even adjust the brightness of the LED panel, and that helps you soften up the light source as well. And it also gives you an idea of the battery consumption, and it's got a heat dissipation vents at both the sides, which is pretty useful because it could get heated up for longer term use. The LED panels comes with built-in diffuser and enough controls and settings at the back to configure just the right amount of light for your project. In a nutshell, that was NEEWER T120 for you. Hope this unboxing and first impression video gave you enough to decide if this is for you as a content creator. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks for all your support so far, and stay safe. Have a nice day.